Yes, people, how's it going? So, just for a bit of fun today, I thought I'd do a little reaction to this new track. It's a track that is a remix of a classic, one of my favorites, one of my top Neurofunk classic tracks that kind of got me into Neurofunk, which is Dustup by Noisia and The Upbeats. One of my favorite producers, Mefjus, has remixed it very recently, and I haven't actually listened to it yet, so I'm going to listen through to it live on this video. And maybe just talk about it a little bit, see what I think about it. I mean, I assume it's going to be really, really sick because the original's dope and Mefjus is great as well. So let's just have a listen through together, and I'll share my thoughts. The beginning bit. The intro sounds very, very similar to the original intro. Maybe the drums are slightly sort of updated, more modernized. That original hook is very, very familiar. These parts are a bit different. I think the drums are sort of picking up in the original for this part here, but obviously the drums have been left out on this remix. This nice extended build-up vibes there. That's coming in pretty intense with those sort of strings as well. Or it's sort of atmosphere. I don't know if they're actually strings, but that sort of higher atmospheric kind of element there. Oh yeah, it keeps the flow, man. It keeps the flow. The flow was so good in the original that's what made it. That kind of like that funk pattern was what made it. I love it. He's kept it the same kind of idea. Oh, that switch in the original was so sick, but the way he's brought the percussion in there, that kind of break there for this time round, that's next level, that is. Oh, that little call and response shift there, that's so nice. It's kind of like the original has obviously the sound design and the production is like more current, but also the variation has been expanded, like, so it's because the original was a little bit more repetitive than this one is. This one's got a lot more chops and changes in, but it's still kind of balanced, I would say, Little gaps in the flow with the drums and the bass cutting out for the leads and effects, kind of brief moments. That's new as well. I really like that. Kind of breaks up the flow, but only sort of very, very slightly. very nice and cinematic. I'm just doing this video for fun today, by the way. It's not a monetized video or anything like that. I just kind of woke up. I was just checking out some new tunes on UKF, actually. I was wondering if there's anything decent on there, and I found this, and I was like, oh, that's a nice idea for a little cheeky video for a nice little Saturday vibe. What's going to happen on the second drop? That's what I'm wondering. There's already been such a lovely kind of collection of little variations already on the original. Is there another new one? I'm sure there is. It's a slight new response idea, just like one shot bass that's different, you know, but it's enough to make it sort of still progressing the whole way, you know. These background lead synth elements as well are also building upon, you know, new layers upon the original as well. That's really nice. That's another switch there. You see how always, like, throughout the track, the main consistent flow, that Dustup Neurofunk kind of like recognizable pattern is always like there. It's all, so the homage to the track is like always consistent, you know. It's just like, it's the way that Mefjus has just taken all his little parts, you know, either more at the beginning or more at the end of the sort of main, you know, 4-bar loop essentially, and just like added like a little subtle tweak here or subtle tweak there, so that it's always fresh, but it's still like the motif is still the original Dustup motif, you know. And even the sound design, like the new little bass sort of shots and responses and things, they're like designed timbrally, very, you know, fitting with the original bass still. So they're kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like the new basses that are in there are just like not too far away from the original in terms of their sort of sound design. So yeah, it just creates that continuity almost, you know. Very, very cinematic ending there. There's a slight sort of Western vibe there, you know. Slight sort of spaghetti Western influence. That's beautiful, isn't it? That was really, really nice. So that's the first time I've heard it. What a banger. I can't wait to play that one out. There's definitely, yeah, I love playing the original out, but I definitely would be, yeah, over the moon to play this one out next. Yeah, I love the way it just keeps the original flow. I was wondering if it was because it's such a classic, it's really, you don't want to like, it's just difficult to remix such a classic without, like, I don't know, like if you went down too much of a new avenue with it, then it would be like, okay, you've done something cool here, but I still prefer the original. Whereas with this one, it's kept it really close to the original. So now it's like, okay, it's kind of like an updated version that sounds a little bit fresher. So I maybe would prefer to play this than the original now. If I was playing out, if it was like super different, I'd be like, okay, I could play the original and this version because they're like two different ideas. But because the main idea is so similar still, now it makes me want to play this one more than the original because it's like the same concept but just like fresher. Anyway, that was sick. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, let me know if you like these kind of videos, and I can do a few more, like reviewing some new tracks or even some old tracks as well if you like. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Much love as always, my G's. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and check out the other links in my videos as well. We have preset packs for Serum, Vital, Faceplant and Current on my website. Some great sounds for your productions in there as well. I've got one-on-one production lessons available. If you ever want to have a lesson with me, feel free to book in via my calendar, link down below. Send me an email if you want mixing and mastering work done to info@artifactmusic.com. And finally, come along and join me on Patreon. We have a great community over there. We've got a lively Discord as well. We'll be doing our next feedback live stream very, very soon, next Friday actually. So if you want to get involved, you've only got a few days to join in. All right, thank you very much, my G's. That's it from me today. More from me very soon. Much love.